were planning on going to the Sweetwater Lake at Arumbo Beach, but then it's still about 7 kilometers away from where we are right now at Ashwem Beach. So what we decided is that we saw this river entering the sea right here in front of us. So we're just gonna take a walk here at Ashwem Beach and maybe get to Arumbo next time around. I wanted to go to the Sweetwater Lake, but then, you know, we might as well take a look at some other beach now. So let's go. Ashwem Beach. And I'm back here again, and I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. Now I'm at the Ashwem Beach, and this place is extremely beautiful. I've come here like just last week, and I guess for a little while last night as well. But for some reason we were only on that side. We never came to this side where you have this river that enters the sea. Sangam is what it's called in Hindi. Now I have no idea what this river is called because I tried looking it up, couldn't find any details, but I know that it starts in those mountains over there at the back. It starts over there and it goes into the sea from the shore, and I found that out only because I saw the map. Anyway, I actually went in there. The water's kind of cold. I want to show you this. Come. I really want to check out if the water here from the river, if it's sweet or salty. It's salty. It's salty. I think Vidyadhar was here. Probably took a swim somewhere that side. And it's kind of cold as well. And the sand keeps like going in. It's almost like quicksand. Almost. It's probably quicksand. But this is so beautiful. Check that out. Look at that view over there. How beautiful is that? The river starts somewhere over there in those mountains. You see that? That's where it starts. Again, I have no idea what the name of this river is, but it's beautiful, it's very clean, and you can definitely swim over here. I don't see no fish over here though. No fish whatsoever. Could have been nice. Could have had a nice dinner if you could catch 1 or 2 or 3 or 30. We were on that side last week, behind those shacks, actually right at those shacks. I love Ashwem. It's a really beautiful beach. Very quiet, very serene. The only person blabbering here is me. And sorry about that. But yes, if you come to Goa, Ashwem Beach has to be on your list. You have to check out this beach because it's simply beautiful. The current is pretty strong. Very, very strong. So ladies and gentlemen, if you come to Goa, make sure to visit Ashwem Beach. Come towards the northern part of the beach where you'll find this river. I have no idea what river this is. On that side, like far off behind those shacks over there, it's the Morhim Beach, and next to the Morhim Beach it's the Chapora River, which is really big, but I really like this. She's just flinging a phone in the air. I don't really know why. I've seen a lot of crazy people. Yeah, she's kind of nutsy. Not kind of, she's definitely nutsy. Really nutsy. I'll explain to you why. Anyway, this is damn cool here. I don't know why I didn't come here earlier. I'm gonna go for a little swim. I thought there are no fish here, but apparently there are. I don't know if you can see this one. There are some fish here. I can't really use them to make a meal. They're too tiny. But now I'm going to travel to the other side of the river. Oh, I could feel the fish on my legs. Wow. I hope you have a change of clothes. It's so clean. We can't see it in our cities like Bangalore and Mumbai. You come to Goa for this. You have to go to Kerala for this. But this is one of the most beautiful things I've seen in my life, and she's floating right here. Yeah, if you just like lie down here, you'll float into the beach, into the sea, and you'll probably be found somewhere in Konkan if you're lucky enough. But we are now on the other side, and there are some birds fishing here. Sparrows have come. That's a sparrow, right?
Yeah.
No, that's not a sparrow. I don't really know what bird this is. I'm sorry I sound so stupid right now, but there is literally no one here to guide me. So I don't really know what bird this is, but it's a very cute looking bird. We had a fantastic time at the Ashwem Beach. It is really beautiful. Really beautiful. Probably the best beach experience I've had in Goa, or probably ever. I did see some really good beaches when I had been to Sri Lanka, but this one is right up there. It was some experience, and it's been a very long time since I actually went in for a swim or anything of that sort. So I didn't think that I would actually go for a swim or even get into the water to begin with, but I did, and it was some experience. If you're in Goa, as I said before, Ashwem Beach is a must. You have to visit Ashwem Beach because this is probably the best beach in North Goa. It is definitely better than Narambol. You may not believe me, but that's the truth. Next, we are now heading to South Goa. A few beaches that I've thought of. One is probably Kola Beach. It's not Kolwa, Kola Beach. Hopefully we can do that, and Butterfly Beach. These are the two beaches that I want to check out in South Goa. So let's see how many we can do today. The plan that I had in my mind when I decided to come to Goa again on this trip was to visit Arambol Beach, spend a few hours there, maybe visit Ashwem Beach, and then head to South Goa. But it was such a bad day yesterday. We were on the way to Arambol and we stopped in between to book a hotel, and I had left the electronics in the car on, but the ignition was off. So what happened is that the battery drained out, so I had to jump start the car. So I called a guy from a battery shop nearby, and this guy came, and even before I could tell him what to do, this guy just like took out the battery. And I was like, what are you doing? This guy had bought a new battery to fix it. And I said, no, I just need to jump start the car. And he's like, अरे पहले क्यों नहीं बोला? मैंने भाई तू पूछेगा तो बोलूँगा ना, तू आके सीधा निकाल दिया सिस्टम पूरा. So he put it back in, and the entire day was kind of wasted. Unfortunately, that happened. So instead of checking out South Goa today, we ended up spending all the time in North Goa. It's 2:15 now, and we are on our way to South Goa now. So hopefully we can check out maybe one or two beaches today and some places tomorrow. Not necessarily just beaches. I have a couple of churches in mind. There's a haunted church. I can't remember the name of it, but I'm gonna look it up, and I have to go there because it has intrigued me for a very long time. And South Goa is known to be very beautiful. It has a lot of sites that have been preserved really well. It is less crowded and it's a lot more serene. So again, the only thing at these places that you can probably hear is me rambling and just rambling. That's pretty much it. But hopefully we can get to the next hotel soon. It's about a 1.5-2 hours drive from where we are right now, and once we are there, we'll see how it goes. We soon cross Panjim, and looking at Panjim kinda helps you gauge Goa's growth as a state. And boy, it has grown. Good roads, cable-stayed bridges, etc. make for a great visual and driving experience. entering Vasco now, and this is the first
Exit the roundabout onto National Highway 66. Continue on National Highway 66 for 6 kilometers.
Alright. This is the first time that I'm in Vasco or anywhere in South Goa since I think I was 8. That's the last time that I came here, and it's good to be back here. The traffic is kind of crazy, probably because there is a massive flyover being constructed. I think this is like an expressway that goes all the way to Panjim or something, but it's a very long flyover. Anyway, coming here for the first time since in almost 2 decades, in over 2 decades actually, and it's kind of nice to be here. On our way to Varka, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. It's Varka, I think. Anyway, on the way to our hotel, we stopped at this restaurant called Industrial Kitchen. Really cool place, and this is what happened. They recommended me to go for pomfret rishado. I'm not really sure how you pronounce it, but I think it's rishado. I had this at Florentine last year and it was very mediocre, but this is really good, and I mean really good. Ladies gonna have vegetarian food again, some veg fried rice as well, but this is what you should try when you come here. Just had one small bite. I'm gonna take in a little more. Wow, this is amazing. After a great lunch, it was time to continue our drive to South Goa. It meant passing through some beautiful stretch of tarmac with green fields on either sides. And since it was time for the sun to set, we decided to go to a beach instead of going to the hotel. There's been a slight change in plans. Instead of going to the hotel first, we've decided to go to some beach. I'm not really sure which beach would be ideal right now, but yes, we're going to be going to a beach first, then we'll be going to the hotel. And we are right now stuck at a railway crossing. I'm just going to get here. Okay. That's the railway station there. I'm not really sure which station, but there's probably a train coming here. That's why it's closed. Well, turned out that the crossing was permanently closed and there was a railway underpass just a few hundred meters away. This is Majorda Beach. We found this while we were on the way to the hotel. The plan was to go to the hotel, but then we thought, okay, it's gonna get dark anyway, might as well go to the beach. And again, I see a stream coming down from here. I'm not really sure where it stems from, but yeah, another one. This beach is a little crowded, but still quite good. I'll probably check the maps to see if I can find what the stream is, where it comes from, etc. But then I doubt I'll really get any answers. Anyway, this looks really nice, quite beautiful. Majorda Beach experience was relaxing. We chilled out for a while, got ourselves some nice coffee at a shack nearby and left for the hotel. This is our accommodation for tonight at Varka, very close to Varka Beach. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly again. This is Oyo 12686, spacious 2 BHK, and it is spacious indeed. This is the bathroom, pretty cool. A big geyser over there. This I think is the utility area, a little balcony of sorts. Yeah, this is the utility area, nothing to see over there. But it has a kitchen with a water purifier, an induction stove, a refrigerator, and a toaster. This is one of the bedrooms. That's Rajeshri already over there. Really nice place. This is my room. As you can see, it's very comfortable, pretty big, and there's a massive balcony outside. Let me just turn on the lights there. Okay, I think these are the lights here. Yeah, there's a big balcony. All right, this is huge. The balcony is actually quite big. Very close to Varka Beach. I'm not really sure what the plans are for tonight. This is our accommodation for tonight. My guess is that it's going to be a good one, but we don't have a lot of time over here. I had planned on going to this place. It's called Three Kings Chapel or the Three Kings Church. It is apparently a haunted church. Now, the plan was to go there while on the way here. I somehow forgot about it and I remember it now. The issue though is that if I had to go tomorrow in the morning or the afternoon, it would serve no purpose, because if it's a haunted place, you have to go there in the night. So we thought, well, we're not really hungry right now. 4:30 is when we had a lunch. It's 10 o'clock in the night. I am in that zone where I feel aaj kuch tufani karte hai, and that's why we're gonna go to the Three Chapels Church. We can't go inside. I don't think we can go inside, not in the night. I don't know if you can go there in the daytime, inside the church.
Take the next left at Dando Junction.
Alright. We're just gonna go there anyway. Probably just drive around it. I'm gonna mount the GoPro
Continue
on the
for
bonnet.
1.5 kilometers.
And hopefully we'll find something that's really eerie. Something that's really creepy. Now Neha here is already scared and she's telling me I've got a bad feeling about this, how it's not a good idea and stuff like that. So the plot is set for a proper horror movie where one person is going, no, this is not a good idea, let's not do this. And two people, me and Rajeshri, we are like, no, let's do this. Yeah, we're kind of excited about this. So the plot is set up. If something had to happen, at least they'll have a good horror movie script, right? If something had to go wrong, our sacrifices will make a really good movie. I mean, it depends who's directing it, who's writing it and everything, but the plot is there. So let's do this. I really hope we find something or at least hear something, because I've been waiting to see something really creepy for a while. I was hoping for it when we were in Hampi. As you know, I showed you how Hampi looked like a ghost town in the night despite being such a beautiful sight in the daytime. So hopefully we'll find something over here. If you haven't seen how Hampi looks in the night, check out the link that I am sharing in the description or somewhere over here, somewhere on the screen, but also in the description. So you can check out the videos from Hampi and then maybe carry on watching this. The history of Three Kings Chapel is very strange. To know more, we must go back to the colonial era when Goa was ruled by the Portuguese. There used to be three power-hungry kings who often had disputes about who should be the sole ruler of this place that is now known as Kansolim. Their lust for the sole ownership of the territory had created a lot of unrest in the region. So one day, one of the kings, Holger Elwungar, formed a grand plan to get rid of the competition. He invited the other two kings to discuss and resolve the matter amicably over dinner. Unfortunately for them, Holger was cunning and evil. He had poisoned the food in an attempt to kill the other two, and his plan worked. The two died of poisoning. Ecstatic at the death of his competition, Holger soon announced that he is now the sole ruler of the region. The locals somehow figured out what he had done and began to chase him. In his attempt to escape the angry mob, King Holger accidentally ate the same food that he had poisoned. Wait, what? That doesn't... Never mind. That's all that I could read up about the place. So anyway, he also died like the other two, and the villagers buried the three bodies in the premises of this church. Hence, it is now known as the Three Kings Chapel or the Three Kings Church. Well, apparently, these kings still aren't over their lust for power over this region. For years, the Three Kings Chapel has been listed as one of the top haunted destinations in Goa. Unfortunately for us, we neither spotted anything nor heard anything, but had a bad feeling about getting mugged. So, हमने कल्टी मार लिया. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. The next episode of Coiling Around the Western Ghats will be out soon, and that one's gonna be special. You guys are gonna love it. At least I hope that you do. Either way, I'll see you soon. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And hey, also hit the bell icon.